My childhood was comfortable and it was very loving. You know, as a child, I sort of just went along with what was asked of me. I wasn't very much of a rebellious child. I wasn't also particularly a consciously spiritual child. You know, I think I was really into sports. It was important as a child to be good at something. There was pressure in that sense coming from a professional family. You know, my father was a surgeon. At the time, my mother was an attorney. Now she's a Supreme Court justice. So, you know, very, I guess what you would call A-type personalities. Anything we did, you know, there was pressure to be good at. So I wanted to be the best tennis player. So I didn't like to lose. Then when I was 13, my uncle got me a guitar. And I put down my tennis racket and picked up my guitar and found that that was more suitable to me because it was less cut and dry, like you win or you lose. It was more of a creative process, and that changed things for me. Yoga came into my life right towards the end of college. Believe it or not, when I was a child, I remember seeing a sign that said yoga. I saw the word. That was my first recollection. And I have a distinct memory of liking the way the word looked and sounded. It was always in the back of my mind. During law school was when my yoga practice just soared. I mean, I was practicing yoga like 4 hours a day during law school. All my classmates wondered why I was so chilled out, you know, and able to process the information. And that was the time where, you know, I had a little apartment in New York and I would just go home after class and I would practice yoga all day. I finished law school, I took the bar exam, and 2 weeks later I opened a yoga center. When I was introduced to what they were doing with chanting, there was Bhagavan Das, Krishna Das, you know, and the other Kirtan singers that I had seen. I thought, hey, this is something that I can do, and I felt this is something that I can do well. And it was something that I wanted to creatively participate in, which led me back into music through a whole new journey that very much includes Kirtan as a very primary part of that, but also led me back into my creativity, back into my musicality. Sita Ram Ram Ram, 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 Sita Ram Ram Ram. Together, Sita Ram Ram Ram, Sita Ram Ram. So someone comes to my kirtan and is reminded of God or remembers God, or gets inspired spiritually, or their heart opens, or even just that they feel a joyful experience, whether it's the whole kirtan or during one chant, or just for a moment. You know, that's what means the most to me. When I go to sing a kirtan, I don't even really ask how many people are coming, you know? I just sing kirtan. And I just sing to my guru and I sing to God. And I know that I'll just be taken care of, you know? Sivara Ramachandra ki jai, Pavana Sutta Hanumana ki jai, Shri Umapati Mahadeva ki jai, Shri 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 Aksarat Shri Neem Karoli Baba Santa Guru Maharaja ki jai.